You know what it is. I love it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to 98 Click.
We're all about elevating artists that make a joyful noise to the Lord, as Psalm 98:4 tells us to do. And today we've got two artists, two different singles that they've done together over the last, month or so, which is Marty and Brenno. Now, you're more familiar with Brenno than I am.
I am. Brenno, came from your cloth. He's a youth pastor.
That's right.
I think he's probably, I'm not saying he would never step back into, maybe his church here and there, but I think with what he's been doing and how far he's gotten in the Christian rap industry to this point, that probably will become his full-time job. So
Marty has been on a heater here as of late, honestly. So let's just dive in. We're going to start with Alrighty Then, which this one is the one that Marty's released with Brenno featured. And the next one will be the one that Brenno's released with Marty featured. So
I'm excited.
Let's do it. Probably. Hold on.
We go hard all night.
Hey, yeah, Satan's plan so obvious, you need new material. My big bro used to make him lean like smooth criminal. Posted up like the Dark Knight. Talk nice, but it's on sight. Don't insult me, I ain't Lot's wife, man. It's about time that we got.
Don't insult me, I ain't Lot's wife. All right.
My big bro used to make him lean like smooth criminal. Posted up like the Dark Knight.
Bro, when the bass hits right there, what is that? That's gonna break a car window.
I know.
I swear.
My big bro used to make him lean like smooth criminal. Posted up like the Dark Knight. Talk nice, but it's on sight. Don't insult me, I ain't Lot's wife, man. It's about time that we got right. About time that we. About time that we. About time that we. I went so many Italians, a place smell like olive oil. I just hit my lawyer up, he's screaming out Mazel Tov. Yeah, I came to serve y'all, ain't talking about volleyball. New levels, new.
Okay.
He said, I came to serve y'all, I ain't talking about volleyball.
Yeah, I came to serve y'all, ain't talking about volleyball. New levels, new devils, go ahead and point out the final boss. Just say the word, I'm at them gates like Microsoft. Lord stacking up.
What? Hold on.
Final boss, just say the word, I'm at them gates like Microsoft.
He says
say the word. Microsoft. Say the word. I'll let him. Let's see. Are these right?
New devils, go ahead and point out the final boss. Just say the word, I'm at them gates like Microsoft. Lord stacking up.
No, sorry, they're not.
Yeah, God protect me, they out for blood like Dracula.
But he said something. Okay.
He said something about Microsoft.
He said something Microsoft.
Saying Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. Yeah, something about Microsoft. He said word like Microsoft Word, and Bill Gates was something in there.
Word like Microsoft,
Lord stacking up, yeah. God protect me, they out for blood like Dracula. And I want revenge for all of the times you laughed at us. Things getting real personal. Sometimes you gotta be the boss, no one reimbursing you. Thank God the money is versatile. Gotta remember these aren't your friends. You came at the end. Don't make me do something, I gotta repent. About time that we. It's about time that we, about time that we, about time that we got right. About time that we, about time that we, about time that we.
Yeah, you need God. I'm gonna pray for you.
Don't you pray for me.
About time that we give them Jesus on track beats. I'm on a winning team if you ask me. Think it's funny how you taking shortcuts while we passing y'all from the back seat.
He said about time we start praising Jesus over trap beats.
Ask me, think it's funny how you taking shortcuts while we passing y'all from the back seat. A lot of childs play up on the internet looking like BBS. Please don't add me. Keep it quiet, cause I'm never running my mouth. Only running on beats like drag me. My little shorty upgraded the baby mama. Laying low with the wifey, I hate the drama. Got my mind on my legacy. They'll be what's left of me. They need way more than the paper commas. When you follow God, you better face the comments. They don't need to get it. When you really bout it, you got season tickets. Pay the price for the bag of the kingdom riches. Welcome to the palace. How is your ministry built on a vision? This math ain't mathin'. If you're not walking submitted to leaders, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be yapping. I got my.
Said if you're not walking submitted to leaders, you shouldn't be yapping.
Ooh. How your church built on division? The math ain't mathin'.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my goodness, bro. You just call some people out right there. If you're not submitted to a leader, you shouldn't be yapping. Dude, that brings up what has been happening in the industry of the Devil Awards. I don't know if you've seen all this stuff.
Yeah.
People kind of calling out the amount of people, Ruslan specifically, calling out the amount of people who would go receive a Devil Award who do not go to church, who are not involved, who are not serving, who are not submitted to a pastor or leadership. They're just collecting a check, you know. And man, that's right there. Brenno's calling them out. He's like, you have no space to speak on what the church is about if you're not in it. You shouldn't be yapping about the church if you're not even a part of it. Whew. All right. He's kind of going in right here. I'll back it up a little bit.
I hate the drama, got my mind on my legacy. They'll be what's up to me. They need way more than a paper commas. When you follow God, you better face the comments. They don't need to get it. When you really bought it, you got season tickets. Pay the price for the bag of the kingdom riches. Welcome to the palace. How is your ministry built on a vision? This math ain't mathin'. If you not walking submitted to leaders, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be yapping. I got my local pastor with me. No accountability lacking. Feeling fantastic. Me and my dogs, we coming in foes. We praying and fasting. About time we got right. Treat the battle like fight night. Never aiming for my thoughts, my prayers, keeping my mind right. About time.
That bell scared me just a little bit right there. That was loud. He said it right there. He's like, I got my local pastor. I ain't lacking in accountability.
Yeah, we coming in force. We praying and fasting.
Coming in foes, we praying and fasting. About time that we got right. Treat the battle like fight night. Never aiming for my thoughts, my prayers, keeping my mind right. About time that we, 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 about time that we got right.
All right, that was tough.
Sorry.
That was tough.
Man, I'm so proud of Brenno for real.
Dude,
I mean, I've been listening to him since 2022, before a lot of people even knew who he was. And I was like, oh, this dude is heat.
Right.
He made a couple EPs with like K Diamond. I think he did some stuff with Kieran the Light.
Oh yeah.
Initially, yeah.
Dang.
And just to see, like, I felt like he made it when he was on a song with KB, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like, I love this so much.
All right. Whoa, chill out. I swore we were going to have an ad there. We did not. Okay, here we go. Let's get it on there for y'all to see. Here we go. All right, next up, Brenno featuring Marty. Thank God you ain't God.
Thank God.
Official visualizer.
You ain't
Don't
God.
block us.
He got an
YouTube,
HGA
please.
shirt on too.
He does. Dude, Native Supply has some of the hardest designs on shirts I've ever seen. If I had more money, I would only wear family stuff from there. But I am a youth pastor, so I will have to settle for maybe one every once in a while.
Indeed.
I love that it never works when I try to. That's fine. It's fine.
I can't believe my own eyes. My heroes come.
That really was trippy because that's Marty, not him, but he's singing it. And in the video, that really threw me off.
They cover up the eyes, play the victim, not surprised, man. Guess you wasn't locked in. Thank God you ain't God. Thank God you ain't God. Yeah, thank God you ain't.
Thank God you ain't G.O.D. All of y'all killed my P.O.V. Fun in the church is clear to see. None of y'all got me like Elohim, okay. Looking for snakes too much, my neck hurts. All of these preachers, I don't see shepherds. All about money like JG, wet work, Brenno.
Facts.
All these preachers, I don't see shepherds.
All about money. J.G. Wentworth. It's my money and I want it now. Yeah, it's true, man. So many people. I think I mentioned this on a previous video at one point. Like, there's a lot of people are like, they want the stage. They don't want to actually help people. Yeah. And if you want to be a shepherd, as a pastor's supposed to be, is what pastor means, then you got to know what sheep are like. You should smell like sheep. Whew. All right.
My neck hurts. All of these preachers, I don't see shepherds. All about money like JG, wet work, Brenno, let's network. Wait, stop it. I was out of there like Rocky. Met mad, but I made it all worse. His bra still worth it. I can just drop it. I told my church to get out the way. Time that I tried out the body again. Just had to kill the perspective that leaders and preachers are perfect. They'll never be. That's only God.
Ooh, that's so good. He's like, I told my church hurt, get out of the way. People hurt me, not God.
Yeah.
So I got to give the body another try.
Yeah.
I got to jump back in.
Yeah.
So many people, and you might be watching this and you haven't plugged into church. Get back in. You know, don't let people hurting you stop you from what God's called you to do. You know, people will hurt you. That's what we do. We're people. It's not to say that it's okay, but it's to say that like that ain't a reason to disobey God by not being involved in your local church.
Indeed.
But he says they'll never be God. Thank God you ain't God.
Just out of kid a perspective that leaders and preachers are perfect, they'll never be. That's only God. I can't believe my own eyes. My heroes compromised. They cover up the eyes, play the victim, not surprised, man. Guess you wasn't locked in. Thank God you ain't God. 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 Okay. Look, the first time I stepped in the green room, my only thought in there was, can I leave soon? Feeling weird and awkward, it was see-through. I mean, what do you do when you pull up and all your heroes remind you they human as well? Remember, my pride and my ego been waiting for moments like this with a story to tell. Would've let down, had to stay real quiet with my head down. Many times I had to pray away selfish thoughts in my head, got me feeling real left out. I pray that I never go Stevie and break up the band, cause I was too focused on building the brand. The purpose I follow, it's all for the lamb. My only fulfillment is straight from the great I am. Thank you, God. Yeah. I can't believe my own eyes. My heroes compromised. They cover up the eyes, play the victim, not surprised, man. Guess you wasn't locked in. Thank God you ain't God. 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 I get it, you're hurt, but that wasn't God. Give him another chance. Thank God you ain't God. Thank God you ain't God.
Thank God you ain't God. Thank God you ain't God.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That's fire.
That was indeed tough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I liked. Okay, I wasn't sure. I mean, I was certain I was gonna like having Marty and Brenno together, but that last one was just more, Marty on the hook.
Yeah.
But it's still fire. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like that typical Marty style. I don't know. He's got his own thing going.
Yeah. He does. No, I like them both too. Like I said, I think, like you said, Marty's unique in the way he is, and I liked him on that hook on that Brenno song. Brenno was speaking some truth.
He was. That was a good message on there to go with. Yeah, the way he writes is so. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so everybody's so creative.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
What was that? I don't even know what that's from. Some dumb TikTok or something, I think. But yeah. All right. Well. There you go, Marty and Brenno. Check them out. If you haven't listened to them, seriously, Marty's got some heaters out here recently that they're fire. So definitely check them out. And Brenno.
Yeah, Brenno.
Repping the youth pastors around the world.
Pastors, the truth. That's why I'm sure that's why he has a personal, even with that last song with leaders and you're not submitted to shepherds, different things like that.
Right.
So
because it is true. It's hard for people to realize that the pastors are people too that are going to sin and mess up and do the wrong thing, just because you have a title doesn't make you perfect. But there's almost a subtle expectation sometimes placed on pastors that they do be perfect.
There's a higher standard,
right? Which there is,
but that doesn't mean perfection.
Right, because what that leads to, if we expect perfection out of our pastors, that's what leads to all the pastors who burn out and then crash out bad, like sin, moral failure. All that comes from a lot of times, I mean, sometimes it doesn't, but a lot of times it comes from this expectation that I have to be perfect, and I can't share my struggles with anybody because what if I lose my job because of the struggles that I have? But what pastors need is they need community of people who they can share with, Like I found it at my current church, like just a small group that I can be open and honest with.
Yeah.
Not a lot of pastors have it. I mean, it's a unique situation where like there's people in my church that I feel comfortable sharing things with. And that's how it should be for pastors, but for some it's like it's awkward because people expect me to have it all together and whatnot, which leads to if there's not other systems in place, it's what can lead to a lack of accountability, which Brenno said, and was that the first song, we ain't doing no lack of accountability, we're gonna have some accountability. We're gonna submit to somebody. So fire songs, there's good stuff in there, honestly, good thought-provoking stuff in there, so good stuff.
Yeah. Make sure you guys check us out on Instagram and TikTok, 98.click.
Don't forget the dot. And follow us here on YouTube too as well. Subscribe and let us know what you thought about these tracks. And comment any requests you might have. We might have, depending on, it fully depends on the release schedule of CHH artists. Because if they release an album, sometimes we don't have time to get to your requests because we know we want to get that album out. Because that's kind of what we prioritize. So, but drop them below. And if we got time, we will try to get to as many requests as we can. But till next time.
Christian rap is boring. Christian rap is boring. Christian rap is boring. Christian rap is... Shut up. Shut up. Because Christian hip hop is lit.